Yeah, well, good morning everyone. It is Wednesday. Yeah, I know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 43 of our F1 Manager 22 career mode with Team Alpine. And it is time for the United States Grand Prix. I see a development point that could go on George Russell. I'd like to put that development point on George if you'd be so kind there, game. Hopefully, you never know, if that development point might help him out in this race weekend. You never ever know. What should we put it on? Let's put it on his defending, because that could be a lot better if we're being completely honest, because that looks a bit pants. So let's go to the championship. And Red Bull, I believe they are constructors champions now, followed by Ferrari, Alpine, Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Haas, McLaren, and then Aston Martin and Williams, who are both still yet to score. And time is running out for them in the championship. Max Verstappen, I believe, could win the championship this weekend, followed by Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, George Russell, Valtteri Bottas, Esteban Ocon, and Fernando Alonso. Your top 10. Yeah, let me do the maths here very quickly. 119 yeah, 4 races left. He could win they could win both championships this weekend. That would be amazing. Nothing else to spend down that way. All good. So we'll go get practiced and qualified. And we shall see you on the other side of this then for Q1 of the United States Grand Prix. Okie dokie everyone, to attention then, it is time for Q1. And practice went very well. I must admit, practice looks very promising. I think if they turn up and do exactly what they were doing in practice, it could get very interesting at the top of the leaderboard, that's for sure. This bringing the two Red Bull guys hasn't worked out quite yet. But we wait and we see. I'll get Joe out the way. He may be alright. May have got away with that. Maybe got away with that. I don't know. We'll see about that one. Yeah, we're only 6/10 off. That was about where we were in practice. About 6-7 tenths away. We've brought a very good car this weekend. It's gonna be all about if one of them can execute it. But if we are P6 and 7 right now, I will definitely 100% be taking that one. That's for sure. No one of significance outside. So really, it's all about if we'll be able to keep the other cars behind us. Oh wow, who's that that's gone faster? Jesus Christ, the Red Bull brought... Oh, here comes Red Bull. Bloody hell, Verstappen, 6 tenths faster than Perez. Oh, that hurts. So does losing Tsunoda, Schumacher, Zhou, Stroll and Latifi. But that, yeah, that's not good on any level of any game in the history of ever. Alright, Q2. Loving Q2.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't like the fact that Verstappen suddenly pulled 6 tenths from betwixt his cheeks. That's not good. I'm gonna try something a little different in this session. Just a little different. I'm gonna wait, and we're gonna go out at the very end of the session. So we're not gonna have set a time like we do with these guys. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna go out when the track is at its absolute best. Excuse me, and then go from there. So you can see at the moment we've not set a time, which is fine. We've got the new set of softs fitted and ready for action. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we've got the new set ready for George as well. Good. All of them are going to be wondering, why have they not come out yet? Wouldn't you like to know? We got something brewing here at Alpine. Right, I think it's time to go now. Right, go Gasly. And then George, we'll wait till he gets to the end of the pit lane and George can follow him. Yep, I know we want to start a run. We're getting going now. We're getting going now. Right, so it should be... I'm hoping we got a yellow in Sector 1. Who ran wide there? Who's running wide? We don't ever know. Oh, it was Vettel. He span it. Did he spin it in the last corner?
Look at this.
Yeah, we did.
Sebastian
Vettel and Aggressive has gone around.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. The car's just gone.
Aggressive goes around. Gasly goes up to P5. Lovely lap from the man. How does Kings Lynn's #1 driver go? He goes P5 as well. So you can see, by holding on, we've actually gained a position or two there. That might be a strategy that we look to do more in the future. I might do it for Q3. You never know with this lot. So we lose Alonso, Norris, Ricciardo, Magnussen and Sebastian Vettel, who, well, let's be honest, he completely binned it in the last corner, didn't he? Right then, let's get on to Q3. Well, I would show you Q3, but somebody forgot to press the record on it. Somebody forgot to press the record on it. But look at that. George is going to be P3 and Gasly's going to be P5, depending on where Sainz comes out with his penalty. But holy moly, we finally beat Verstappen. Everyone loves the cheat code. Or do they love the cheat code? I don't think he quite likes this circuit. Let's get to the race then.
We have beautiful blue skies overhead as the drivers line up on the grid. And here we have George Russell. Starting in 3rd place, they're in a really good position for this race. And here's the 2nd Alpine. They might not be in the top 3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway. The teams are ready to go. Here we go. It's the United States Grand Prix. It's lights out, and away we go.
Absolutely, indeed, away we go. Here in Travis County, Texas, for the race here at Circuit of the Americas, and it looks like Russell up to P3. Good start there from George. Gasly down at P6.
So we keep focusing
yes,
on the pace.
we got to keep focusing there, Gasly. Got to keep focusing. Keep it all focused. Keep it all nice and clean, as they say. It's Verstappen that overtook Gasly. Why we not surprised there? I don't think anybody is in the least bit surprised that that was good old Verstappen that was doing the overtaking. So yeah, 2-stop is going to be the way to go here. We just got to get rid of George's tyre strategy so that no one else sees it. Because I guarantee you, if someone else sees it, they're gonna have a field day. They're gonna be like, "Oh, he's on a 2-stop. Don't worry about him." But I think they're all on a 2-stop. To be fair, Perez and Hamilton having a good old ding dong at the front there. Wouldn't mind if George got pretty close to him to have a good old ding dong with them. Ding dong, hello, as someone would kindly say. I think though, towards the end of the race, though, those hard tyres, we can really push on them hard tyres. That's what's going to be the saving grace, I think. I definitely think that's going to be the saving grace of this whole thing. If we have any honesty about it, let me just do that. There we go. So let's settle in, get the car nice and cozy, and hopefully do some good things with her. Alright, lap 4. Alonso has binned it in the last corner. Yeah, in the last corner, turn 20. Oh, that's not Alonso, that's Albon. Why did I come up and say Alonso? Or did I just misread that? I'm hoping that I just misread that. That wasn't Alonso, it was Albon.
We'll see.
Though knowing me, I probably did misread it.
Red Bull moved
Alright, lap 5, Verstappen's overtaken Russell, our worst nightmare come true. Oh, this is going to be an easy one. Is this into turn 16? Yeah, it is into turn 16. I have never seen turn 16 as a passing place on this track ever. I don't think I have, anyway. Not unless it was a Queen that was doing it in F1 22. Stay around for F1 22 career mode tomorrow. Only here on the Rockstar Pool 69 channel.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
Russell, Russell back past Verstappen. Hello.
So there we have the Alpine.
We definitely take those. We take those all day and every day. See, that's the textbook pass right there. That right there was the textbook pass into turn 12. That's the one that has it.
We can take a look.
All right, Verstappen is back past Russell now. So I think you can see Perez and Hamilton having a good old ding-dong at the front there for the lead. And I think this is going to be it here. This 5-car breakaway here is the battle for the last podium spot. And that is going to be a podium spot that we're going to definitely look to keep. I can assure you all of that. But we've got to beat 5 other cars to get it. Lap 8, Norris has run wide. Let's see where. Oh, that's going to be in the S section. Nothing too spectacular there. Just got it wrong going into the S's. Alright, Sonoda has run wide. Let's have a look at this one. This is going to be in turn 17 and 18. Again, nothing untoward there. As you were.
That's a spin. Here's the replay. Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
George! What are you doing, George? Yeah, Wazak. Alright, Gasly into the lane now. Lap 17 for his 2-stop. He's actually, mind you, I think George, to be fair, he can go a little bit longer. He's got better tyre wear on his car. There goes the man Gasly off back. Now, if we can fit him into a nice little pocket of air around about where that McLaren is, that's going to do us very nicely, although he may come out better than that. Let's have a look. He does come out better than that. Jesus Christ, he's beat Ocon and Sainz out. Now, that's good. That is good, because we were actually fighting them for that position. Hello there, George. You want to get it right this time? Okay, Ocon's overtaken Gasly. That's to be expected. Probably Gasly's tyres have not got to the perfect temperature yet. Up the inside of turn 12. Textbook pass. Hey, that was a corner cut. Oi, I want that position rescinded. He cut the corner. I'm not having that. You all saw that. He cut the damn corner. I want that position back. All right, it's time for George to get in the lane. See, the problem is now George has found himself a full pit stop behind. Unless Verstappen has not pitted yet. I know Perez has pitted yet. So if he can get in behind, can't mind you, he didn't. We got a new fastest lap for Pierre Gasly. Hello. He's overtaken Ocon now as well. If he can get in this gap here, he can do some good things with it. But he'd be further up the field if he didn't bid it like a Wazak in turn 1, wouldn't you, George? Honestly, these drivers, they annoy me at times. They really do frustrate me. But they frustrate me for the better. And I'm a better person because of it. Said no one ever. Alright, Gasly's overtaken Leclerc. Gasly's starting to make headway now.
There we have the Alpine.
Could be down into turn 12. You just want to do that. Thank you.
A bold move indeed. And with that, they're in the position.
Want to do that. Want to do that. Want to do that. Want to do that.
And clearly loving that.
Want to do that. But do I really want to do that? I know. Alright, Ocon's overtaking the man Gasly. It's going to be down into turn 1. Ocon, since he went to that Merc, has become a real pain in the rear end, hasn't he? and I mean that, Esteban, in the nicest possible way, said nobody ever.
And the team had such
But
high
I'm
hopes
right,
today.
aren't I?
What a
See, we
shame.
got rid of him, and we thought to ourselves, "Oh, fantastic! We got rid of him. No hassle, no fuss." And oh, I got a yellow.
Sounds like a spin. Let's have a look. Okay, so there we have
Hey there,
the
Pierre.
Alpine. That
Yeah,
looked like a very
donkey.
nasty spin.
See, if George is a wazzock, you're a donkey. All right? I want you to know that. Actually, that's George that we're looking at. We should be looking at Pierre Gasly, not George Russell this time.
Oh,
Right,
did
lap
someone
28 shows
wide
run
there?
wide.
Here's
Let's
the
have a
replay.
look at this one
Let's
into
take
the
another
S's
look.
again.
There we have
Just got it a
Joe.
little wrong
They
in
come
turn
wide, right off the
3.
racing line.
Nothing bad there.
That's a good
Okay,
overtake
Gasly's
for
overtaken
Alpine.
Leclerc. Good.
Let's take a closer look.
Good.
Okay, so
Gasly's
there we have the
making
Alpine.
moves. Making $1 million moves. Who remembers them? The primetime players. I remember the primetime players.
Goodness me.
You know,
There they
millions
go.
of dollars. Billions of
Moving ahead
dollars.
the other
Billions of
driver.
dollars.
The driver's team there.
I
cheering
know
them
right
on.
about now, Trent and Paul, they'll be both doing millions of dollars.
Alpine just
Okay,
advanced.
Russell's
Take a
overtaken
look
Leclerc.
now. Now let's look at this.
I've got
Here's
that in my
George
head
Russell.
now. There's me, Paul, and Trent. We're all hooked up, all hugging each other, and then we're just going side to side. Millions of dollars, millions of dollars,
They
millions
take
of dollars.
advantage and muscle their way through. Excellent work.
And there's
in the
Huss
garage,
doing
the team
something
absolutely
untoward that he
loved
really
it.
shouldn't be. Okay, it's too early for that, Ian.
I think we've had a
Oh,
car
dear
run
me. Lap
wide.
32
Let's
shows
see
run
what
wide.
happened there. Now, we
It
see
shows
Will
having
Williams
trouble with
here.
turns 17 and
Well,
18. I
don't
think
know
that's
what they
his
were thinking
third
there. They're completely off the
error
racing
in that
line.
corner. Alone. And, optimal pit stop. Okay. It's time to get the man on hards.
Box.
The man has come around and the man will go on hard tyres. Oh, hello. Hey. I'll allow it. You two be careful out there. Okay, it's time for Gasly to get in the lane. If we can get Gasly in the lane, that'd be brilliant. Well, we have got Gasly in the lane, I should say. Get these hard tyres on. Let's switch them on straight away. George is going to be stopping a little bit later. Just a little bit, so I think the dream of the podium is gone. Certainly because Perez and Thing has already gone. Hamilton, Ocon, so he's going to come out behind Leclerc. And this is, he's in P7, isn't it? No, P8.
Need to drop the pace.
So it's almost like we've been found out, unfortunately, which I'm not best pleased about. George is we got a big crash out there. Safety car. Safety car would be nice if you wouldn't mind. Stroll is crashed. So there's no surprise. I wonder if he's crashed with Schumacher. I wonder if he's crashed with
Let's take a
Schumacher.
look at the replay.
Yep. Stroll and Schumacher, ladies and gentlemen, into turn 20 and... Oh! Hello! Tell them how you really feel. Poor Stroll. Safety car! Oh, safety car's just absolute... Oh, safety car, that's brilliant. That's huge.
Safety car deployed.
That's huge. Safety car's huge. Right, get Russell in. That's going to help Russell out. Oh, that's a safety car and a half there for Russell. I think Perez, who is it? It's
Sounds like a
Alonso
single
that's
car.
crashed
Let's have a
into
look.
turn 12.
Now
Oh, he's going to
let's
lock the
watch
brakes
this.
up here and
The
go
Alfa
straight
Romeo
on.
involved in this one.
Narrowly misses that McLaren. Oh, that was close.
That's going to be a big
That was
blow to the
very,
team.
very,
Will
very
they be able
close.
to
But
recover?
yeah,
We'll see.
this safety car helps Russell out massive. Hello. Hey, is Verstappen not pit? If Verstappen is not pit, this is mind you, I think he may have a pit. I think he may have. I know Perez has. But Russell is going to come out right in front of Lewis Hamilton here. Oh, this safety car has really, really worked well for George Russell. Can he win from here? Can he win? Oh, I want him to win.
Oh, we've had a spin.
All right, Latifi has spun under safety car conditions. Latifi, what are you doing? He's doing Latifi things. That's what he's doing over there. All right, it's time to get on with it now. Getting the restart going on lap 37. George, it's go time, baby. Let's see if we can get the man working as well. All of your indiscretions earlier will be forgotten and forgiven if you bring this race victory home. It will be forgotten and forgiven. Right, we can go aggressive on
use these tyres.
The tyres. I'm pretty sure that that's what the strategy called for. That will be something I'm thinking of bringing in for season 3 of this game. You can see the race strategy beforehand. Same with Gasly. I think we can really push on these tyres. Gasly's past Leclerc. Brilliant. Love your work there, Gasly. I'm struggling to see out of these glasses for some reason. I haven't a clue why.
You have overtake.
Really don't have a clue why, but I tell you what, Perez is on the back foot. Perez is on the back foot. We'll be seeing you. That's P2 for George. That is P2 for George. Oh, Perez coming back around the outside as we look back at the two Mercedes. Oh, I tell you what, Perez makes sure of that. We'll go neutral.
Yeah, Colby, there's only so much I can do.
We'll come back at him, don't worry. Oh, how about dive up the inside of turn 16? Hello.
Red Bull
He saw that one coming there around the outside. Go overtake around the outside of 17 and 18. Go on there, George. Go on, George, son. Yes, up the inside of 19. That's P2. That's what we're talking about. Leave him in your dust. They are push him out wide. We'll be seeing you, Sergio. We'll be. Oh, hello. How are you doing there, sir? How you doing? You want to? Can we talk about this?
Everything to play with.
Can we talk about this nicely? We would like that position back if you'd be so kind. Okay, Magnussen has run wide. That's going to be into that S corner. Seems to be catching a lot of them out today, unfortunately. Okay, George Russell. Oh, Verstappen! Oh, Verstappen! Oh, we'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you. Cheerio, everyone wave at Verstappen as we're going past him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present undisputable proof that Max Verstappen is classified as a human being and not a cheat code. Alright, it's now Perez and Russell for the race lead then, so things you didn't expect to see today. As where's Gasly? There he is, chilling in P6. If he can chill in a position higher than P6, that would be brilliant. Maybe chill in front of these two Mercedes. That would be absolutely fantastic. It would also be undisputable as well. Come on then. Head down, let's go. Okay, Perez overtakes Russell again. That's that's fine. But I want to see Russell and Perez having an absolute ding dong at the front here. Down into turn 1. I think somebody's making a move back there. Is it going to be trying to Ferrari on one of the Mercedes there? My eye is weeping. It's not weeping. It's got like wet sleep in it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Russell back past Perez. This fight has been going on all race. And now oh, hello, Gasly's got ahead of that Mercedes, one of the Mercedes, but the Ferrari's got ahead of the other Mercedes, so Gasly can put in a shift here if he gets on with it. Please do, Gasly. Okay, Gasly's up to P3 now. Gasly's flying. Look at this, Gasly up the inside of Hamilton. Well, that may be knock on. It was a Mercedes anyway. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz now? Buy him an Alpine. Alpine classified a lot faster than your standard Mercedes. Even that guy bought himself a nice little Alpine right there. Okay, Perez and Russell still having this absolute ding-dong of a fight for the race lead. Gasly has just defended against that Ferrari. Come on, Gasly. Oh yes, he's defending nicely.
The team are devastated.
Excuse me.
They'll be
This is
questioning
this is what I want to see
happened
now.
out there.
The partnership is clicking.
Oh, and Ferrari
Okay,
just
Sainz
gained
has
the
overtaken
pace. Let's
Gasly.
see
Forget
what
everything
happened
I just
there.
said in the last
Let's have
clip.
another look.
Come on,
Sainz is the
Gasly.
focus here.
The man Gasly is going to come around, and the man Gasly is going to get on this podium with George. I am determined that both of them, even after bidding it earlier, they're going to come back and get a podium.
What a show.
Remember that Ocon from last season? Okay, Gasly's back past Sainz, but I think Sainz has just got back past Gasly. Yeah, down into turn 12. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Come on. Come on, Gasly. We should be concentrating on this fight at the front here between George Russell and Sergio Perez, but this fight between Gasly and Sainz, it matters just as much. It matters just as much. Can you imagine going into Mexico? Oh, Sainz is back past Gasly, but I think Perez has just took Russell for the race lead.
Sainz is the focus here.
Oh, into turn 16. Tell you what, we're seeing a lot of passes down into turn 16. That's the one thing that we definitely are seeing. Yeah, come on, we love your work there, don't we? We love your work.
Will they be able to recover?
Come on,
We'll see.
heads up, guys, heads up. Okay, Gasly's down to P4. Russell's
Now
back
let's look at this.
into the
Here's
race
George
lead
Russell.
down into turn 12. I think George has just been keeping his stuff in check and then bringing more of it. He's got Riccardo Mosconi telling him, bring it. And George is bringing it. He's got, I would say, he's got one of the best on the pit wall coaching him as well in Mosconi.
That's a lockup.
Okay, Schumacher's locked
Here's
up in
the
turn
replay.
20. Sorry, Mick,
So
but
this was the Aston Martin.
this isn't turn 20. That's turn
It's
1.
a lockup, and that could
Get
be
your
costly.
facts right there, game, for crying out loud. I mean, why didn't you get back on the track there,
And that was a
And you're
bitter
now the
blow for
Mercedes
team.
test driver, are
And
you,
it may have
Schumacher,
really
with
hurt their
stuff
overall
like that?
chances.
I don't know.
Alpine just advanced.
Okay, Russell back
We can
into
take
the
a look
race
now.
lead,
Now let's
down
look
into
at this.
turn 1.
Here's
Come on,
Russell.
George. Come on. I'm doing the old Christian Horner foot taps on the floor here,
And there they go.
because
moving up a position
I got a
at the
feeling this is going to go down to the last lap.
back. I think it's
Oh,
safe to say
I
that
want
went
George
down
to pick
well
up
with
this
the
win
team.
for Alpine. I really do.
Red Bull moved up.
Okay, that 52
Let's have a
Perez
look.
back past
We're
Russell.
just watching the Red
Oh,
Bull.
stop passing each other. If I was George now, right, you know what I would do? Who's that we coming up to? We're coming up to a back marker. I think we're coming up to a back marker here, but if I was George, I'd hold it there.
The team are really
Hold it there and
disappointed
hold
with
his
that.
stuff there.
Let's hope it
That's
doesn't
that's
set them
personally
back
what I
too
would
bad.
do. No, really, I would George.
That's a good
Okay,
overtake from Alpine.
obviously George
Now
doesn't
let's
listen
look
to me.
at
He
this.
wants
Here's George Russell.
Yeah, you don't listen to me then. Gasly's getting past Carlos back there. They're still having a good old ding-dong fight for
Moving up a place
P3.
there. Excellent work
I think
from
they've got the beating of the Mercedes team. It's between them for the
That was a
podium.
big moment. The team are clearly
Yeah,
delighted.
absolutely. Give it some. Give it some there, guys. We can do this.
Red Bull gained a place.
Oh, God,
Let's look at
Perez.
this. There's Sergio
Oh,
Perez.
right. I'm really nervous now. I am really
The team
nervous
are
as it stands
devastated.
right now. Come
They'll
on,
be questioning
George.
just what happened
We
down
can
there.
do this. Come on.
Final lap.
Okay, it's the final lap of the Grand Prix now, and we are gonna micromanage the shit out of George
Shot
here.
now.
Gasly's got the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. That's fine. We can do that. Come on, close the gap here, guys. Come on, Gasly into P3. Brilliant. Love your work, Gasly. Love your work. Get on the deploy button and absolutely go for it. Meanwhile, George, if George holds on
Yep.
down the straight, then we've got this, and we're going to use our ERS to defend in a second. Oh, I tell you what though, he's got a half a second gap back to Perez. We're just telling them, give it everything, right? Defend
On
for
va
your
faire un
life.
temps, peu de choses.
Gasly, how are you doing back there? Are you going to get on the podium? I'll tell you what, I think George has got this. I think George has got this. I think George has got... Oh my God, Perez got very close there. He took a lot of curb in 12 as well. Gasly's still holding on to P3. Come on, guy. Come on, George. Come on. Yeah, I think he's got him. Honestly, I think he's got him now. He's absolutely deserved this. Remember when he binned it in turn 1 and we called him a Wazzock? Oh, we're not going to be calling him a Wazzock anymore through the final corners. Everybody get on your feet because Kings Lynn has a new hero. It's George Russell. Winner for Alpine. Come on, George. Yeah, by George, and Gasly on the podium as well. That's what I'm talking about. Get in.
Russell wins it. First over the line. Let's see
Get
what
in there,
happened
Georgie boy.
And coming in first, it's George
Defending
Russell.
like the English lion he is.
And that's what happens when you drive.
And Gasly bringing home on the podium as well. It's a 1-3 for Alpine. Yes, raise that fist in the air, son. Raise that fist in the air. That's what we're talking about. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from the pair of you. Oh, great job. Absolutely. It wasn't Gasly that won, but what did he just do? What did he do? Oh, get in there, George, son. Get in there, mate.
And here today, George Russell making British motorsport proud. What a beautiful sight that is on the podium, and a true crowning achievement for everyone involved. And right now it's the British driver who proudly takes his place on the podium. But there we see the 3 drivers with the biggest haul of points. And of course, the silverware to boot. I imagine everyone at Alpine will be very satisfied with their performance today.
I wouldn't be surprised if the team's performance today won them a lot of new fans.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in 3rd place in the constructor standings.
We're nearing the end of the season and it's time for some serious heat. Stay with us as Formula One moves to Mexico City.
I think that's going to solidify P3. What do you think? We're taking away 41 points on this weekend. George Russell, you can smile all you like, buddy. Smile all you like. Race winner for Alpine. Did more than fucking Ocon ever did, didn't you there, you friend? I better not say that. I'll get in trouble with the team. Yeah, Verstappen's won the Drivers' Championship. That was to be expected because Verstappen's a walking cheat code. Look at that. Gasly and Russell, race winners for Alpine. Oh, things you love to see, and that really does solidify P3. I think we've pulled out to about a 38-point gap over Mercedes. Get a development point. Oh, don't give him a development point. I'd give George a development point for that, and Gasly. That's out of order. Let's bang out 6.5 million. Let's go wrap up. Oh, yes, boy. Absolutely love it. George fucking Russell. Get in there, George. Love your work, son. Absolutely love your work. And there's a poor gearbox on whose car? Gasly. We may have to take a gearbox penalty then for Gasly. We'll see. Do we have to change? We can use gearbox 9 for the moment and get away with it. But then we may have to take a gearbox penalty for either Brazil or Abu Dhabi. we'll see. We'll see. But next up, the Mexican Grand Prix. Oh my god, I am buzzing. Absolutely buzzing for George. So both drivers, instantly, right? Both drivers have done better than Ocon. So it was right to get rid of Ocon. And Gasly's more than pulled his weight with doing better than Alonso. So what more can be said, really? I don't think anything more can be said. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow for F1 22 around COTA. And in the meantime, let's go.